melt chocolate. Dark, imported, goes straight to the hips.
Hey, you're right. That tiny nose of yours is actually good for something besides sticking in someone else's business.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who are they from? Who are they from?
But Mylock, the old guy in 4D, wants to experience a black woman before he dies.
You get candy? He sends me pictures of himself in Speedos.
Hey, they're from Reese Wilcox, the CEO of Hot Liquid Records.
Ooh, Hot Liquid, they're my favorite label. I mean, they were, before my sister was the VP of A&R at Delicious. So why is Reese Wilcox sending you chocolate?
Well, it says he loves my work, especially what I did with the talent search. Do you know what this means? No, really, do you know what this means?
Well, it's chocolate from a man, a single hot man, so my first thought is a romantic overture, but since that doesn't really happen to you, my first thought is probably wrong.
And if your second thought has anything to do with my hair, keep it to yourself.
Okay, on to my third thought. What we have here is some professional wooing. I think Reese Wilcox wants to offer you a job.
Wow, I've never been wooed. What comes after chocolate?
Nothing if you don't do anything with that hair.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy inside of me, Whatever we want, all we need is love. That's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Hello. I just escaped a birthday party for one of Drew's little playmates.
So where's Drew?
Well, last time I checked, spinning in a giant teacup with a nanny. I don't do teacups unless they're filled with brandy, which reminds me. Poor
Mother, a tall one. Sounds like a pretty fancy kids' party.
Oh, it's a garish display. I mean, there was a pony ride, clowns, a puppet show. They even froze over the pool so they could present Teletubbies on ice.
Daddy was so right to have insisted on a small family celebration for Drew's first birthday.
Well, that vile spectacle I just fled has convinced me of one thing. I gotta top it.
Mother, that is ridiculous. Besides, Drew's birthday was months ago, so you'll have to wait till next year. Now drink your joy juice.
Wait, hell, Drew's about to have the biggest, most extravagant 15-month party ever. I'm talking about Eddie Murphy in a donkey suit singing I'm a Believer.
Did you open my mail? Mona, in these turbulent times, it's a must for your safety and the safety of all my coworkers.
He ripped it open because it was taking too long to steam it open.
So, Mona, now that I've been dimed out by Judas and Fubu,
It's Sean John.
baggy sweats. So, who is this mysterious RW?
None of your business.
Hello, I don't believe we've met. So I'll ask again, who is this RW, and why is he, she, or they comping you floor seat tickets to a sold-out Jay-Z concert?
Yeah, what did you do to get those tickets? Was it freaky?
RW. You're going to a concert with Reese Witherspoon? Ooh, I'll stay home with her husband.
Adam, don't open my mail again.
Yeah, show some respect. So, Mona, what time should I be at your house for the concert? I'd pick you up, but right now my car only drives in reverse.
Thanks for coming by on such short notice.
You sounded so worried on the phone. What's wrong? Oh, God. Am I going to be a grandfather?
I doubt it. The last man who touched me was trying to lift my wallet.
More I need to know. But good.
Dad, I need advice. I got a call this afternoon from Reese Wilcox, the CEO of Hot Liquid Records, and he's flying in from LA to take me to lunch, and I think I'm about to get a major job offer.
Sweetheart, I am so proud. You think he might want to look at some properties while he's in town? I just acquired a great new high-rise over by the... Right, back to you. you should go and hear his offer. And order the most expensive thing on the menu, perhaps the lobster.
Yeah, but if Kai finds out that I met with Reese, she'll think I'm disloyal. Besides, I never eat lobster in public. It's so embarrassing. Half of it ends up in my cleavage.
Again, more than I need to know. But if he offers you something great, you can use it as leverage when your contract comes up at Delicious. And if he offers you something really great, you might want to consider it.
Well, I guess it couldn't hurt to hear what he has to say. I mean, Dad, think of what I could do with talented artists if I had more resources.
That's right. You'd be in the power position. Let the man woo you. And mark my words. The more you say no, the more he'll want you.
Thanks, Dad. I appreciate the advice.
I appreciate being asked to give it.
Hey, Mona, what's Many Man with Money doing here?
Well?
I just stopped by to help with the thing with the doohickey on the whatchamacallit. It shouldn't give you any more trouble.
Thanks, Dad.
You poor thing, you're just talking gibberish. Looks like that pomade finally seeped into your brain.
And for the finale to Drew's fabulous party, the Universe Soul Circus is going to perform. They're all black, you know. Even the zebras.
I gave you the same answer I gave you when you went to get Coco hair extensions. No.
But Drew is our only son, our last child. I mean, we can't deprive him of these precious moments.
Mother, Drew's idea of a precious moment is sticking Cheerios up his nose.
Which is exactly why I hired Spike Lee to direct the videographer.
You did what?
Not that Spike Lee. Spike Lee Takamoto. His father's doing the pyrotechnics. Come, Charles. We've got to go see the stunt children test the giant slide.
It's moments like this. I just want to fake my own death.
Dee, what are you doing here, and why are you wearing a cocktail dress at noon?
They're serving pheasant today, and that's a meat you dress up for. What are you doing here?
Today's my meeting with Reese Wilcox.
Oh, today here?
Yeah. Remember when I told you 3 hours ago when I was leaving my apartment? Admit it, Dee Dee, you and your breasts are here to see Reese.
Well, he's a single black mogul. I'm obligated to make a play for him before some white woman snaps him up.
Listen to the offer, follow Dad's advice, and just say no.
Except when Reese asks you if you have a younger sister. Here's my card, my photo and number on the back.
Dee Dee, out.
Fine. But if he happens to mention what hotel he's staying at, page me. I'll be circling the block.
Hi, I'm Mona Thorne.
Reese Wilcox. Please, sit.
I'm very flattered that you flew up to San Francisco to meet with me.
They gave me a chance to fly my new private jet, try out my new pilot hat. I look better than Travolta.
Well, thank you for the Jay-Z tickets. The chocolates, the flowers, the beautiful crystal bowl, vase, paperweight.
I don't know what it is either, but it's from a place I never heard of with a name I can't pronounce, so must be good.
Can I get you anything, Mr. Wilcox? Cocktail, appetizer, a highlighted map to my apartment?
When I'm ready to order, I'm going to have a cocktail and an appetizer, but I'm going to pass on the map.
I'm impressed with you already. And I don't impress easily. But let's deal with the issue at hand.
Listen, I have too much respect for you to lead you on, and I'm sorry that you went through so much trouble to meet with me, but I'm going to have to say no.
Actually, I was just going to ask if we could remove the bread basket from the table. I'm watching my carbs.
Which is why I'm saying no. I love bread.
I love a woman with a healthy appetite. Unless, of course, I'm dating her. But let's cut to the chase. I've been watching your career for some time now, and you're aggressive, imaginative, and you have a great ear for talent. Mona, I want you to be the head of A&R at Hot Liquid here in San Francisco.
Wow. That is a tremendous opportunity, but I'm very happy at Delicious.
I'll give you a bigger salary, a corner office, and 2 weeks at the company villa in Compton.
Bring me the biggest lobster you got. Oh, Dad, you were so right. So, thank you for the advice. Bye.
What are you so happy about? Do you have sex for lunch?
Better. I had lobster.
Damn, you haven't had sex in a long time.
So, did I miss anything?
Things were pretty dull around here till about an hour ago when Reese Wilcox dropped in. He's been holed up with Kai in the office.
What?
And it's tense in there. When I brought Kai in her afternoon Tootsie Pops, she threw a shoe at me. Didn't hurt, but it was worth it, because Reese Wilcox bent over to pick it up, and I saw Reese's pieces.
Oh, this is the worst thing ever.
Oh, come on. Adam's always checking out men's asses. He's checking me out right now, isn't he?
Does anybody know what a nervous breakdown feels like? Oh, I gotta fix this. Hello, I'm Mona Thorne. I thought I would introduce myself since we've never met before, ever, never, which is why I'm introducing myself. Hello.
Mona, you're scaring Reese.
Actually, the little guy's the one who scares me. He keeps undressing me with his eyes.
Well, thank you for dropping by. It's always good to know what the competition is up to.
You know, Kai and I, we've been friends since we were interns together.
Friends, huh? I was gonna say rivals.
We've come a long way since we had to roll joints for you-know-who.
Yeah, I was better at that, too. Spencer, I want you to write a press release announcing the listening party for our band's syllabus.
Yes, boss. Can a brother get a spelling on that?
Excuse me, Kai, but writing press releases is my job.
Well, I'm taking it from you and I'm giving it to Spencer. You got a problem with that? Yeah.
Ma, this is a total nightmare. I mean, what if Reese told Kai everything, and that's the reason she wouldn't look me in the eye all afternoon? I mean, I always write the press releases, and so I went from having 2 great jobs to maybe not having any.
And what did I tell you about losing your job? I'll tell you what I told you about losing your job. I told you not to lose your job. Baby, I thought you were happy at Delicious.
I am.
Then why would you take a meeting with another company?
I was just following the advice that Dad gave me the other day.
Why the hell would you listen to him? Look at what he married.
Why wouldn't I listen to him? He's a businessman, and I'm a businesswoman.
And what am I? I have a degree in giving advice. I make my living giving advice. But no, you'd rather go behind my back and listen to your father right on down to the unemployment line.
He was just trying to help, and the man is my father.
Funny. I thought I was the one you turned to for help. But I can't imagine why I got that idea. I've only been there for you every hour of every day for the last 27 years.
That's all? Seems like so much longer.
I'm not speaking to you.
Thank you, Father God.
I know exactly what you're up to, Charles Thorne, and you are not going to get away with it.
Woman, find one psychotic mood and stick with it.
If you think you're going to step in and reap all the benefits after I've done all the work raising Mona, you are sadly mistaken.
For someone who's not speaking to me, you sure do talk a lot.
So what did Reese say about my picture? Did you tell him I'm prettier in person?
Didn't you just hear me say I might lose my job?
Of course I did. I'm very concerned. Did he think my forehead looked too big?
I just had your baby brother fitted for his birthday crown. And it'll look fabulous with the tiara I'll be wearing to greet the 150 guests.
Mother, this party for Drew is completely out of control. We already did what's important. We celebrated Drew's birthday as a family. Anything else is just flaunting your wealth.
And that's really, really bad, right?
I have to agree with Dee Dee. Nobody has a 15-month birthday party. I mean, Drew won't even remember it.
Oh, who cares about him? I'll remember it. And that was really, really bad, right?
Yes, and I think you know what you have to do.
Fine, I'll scale back the party. But I won't take back the crown. Coca can wear it at formal affairs.
Spencer? Someone's in my parking space. That's a bad sign. I think it's the beginning of the end.
Don't worry. We can call my peoples in Oakland and strip that bad boy.
any good one. There's a family of pigeons living over it.
Mona, what's the big deal? People park in other people's spaces every day.
He should know. He's one of them.
Yeah, you're probably right. Just overreacting. Where's my mug? I can't find my mug. First my parking space, now my I Heart Manatees mug. I'm gonna get fired and die in the gutter.
Fran, why so stressed? It's your situation, isn't it?
What situation?
Come on, Mona. I may not be smart, but I'm not stupid. Well, I know everything that goes on in this place. Personally, I think it's fabulous.
I know. I think an offer from Hot Liquid is pretty awesome.
You got an offer from Hot Liquid?
Wait. You acted like you already know. You tricked that out of me.
How do you think I find everything out? You don't need that kind of cunning at your new job. Oh, take me with you, please, please, please.
Keep me down. I'm not going anywhere, and I thought you liked it here.
Get real. I chew off my own arm to get out of this pit.
Mona!
Morning, Kai. Did you get the fresh warm croissant I put in your desk?
I don't like croissants. They're flaky, and croissant is too hard to say.
I'll get rid of it immediately and speak to the French government about striking the word from the language.
He's a kiss ass, but he knows which ass to kiss. Mona, in your office.
Kai, before you say anything, I love my job at Delicious. I love my coworkers, my office, the walls. I love the walls. They're purple. I love purple.
Mona, why are you telling me this?
Because you're gonna fire me.
I am?
Aren't you?
Should I?
Is it my turn?
Relax, Mona. Reese already told me all about the offer from Hot Liquid Records, and I'm not gonna fire you.
Oh, so you're just gonna torture me until I quit?
No. You're already so tortured, you take all the fun out of it. Look, I knew other labels were going to come after you if that talent search was a success. I didn't know they'd come so soon and offer so much, but luckily Reese tried to rub it all up in my face.
Kai, I never had any intention of leaving you for Reese. Except for the short time I considered leaving you for Reese.
I know how loyal you are. That's why I want you happy here at Delicious.
Thanks, Kai. You don't know how much this means to me.
Don't touch me, Mona. I trust the amount is sufficient.
Well, actually, I was hoping for more. I think that I'm worth it. And so does Reese Wilcox. And he has a villa in Cabo.
Well, I'll give you an office with a window.
I already have a window.
Mona, you're smart. I'll have accounting make an adjustment.
Promise you won't regret it.
Mona, you've handled this situation like a real pro.
That's because I learned from one.
Thanks, Mona. By the way, I hid your mug. I know it's childish, but it did make you sweat.
Ma, what are you doing here?
Taking care of my baby. I was afraid you had a very bad day and might need me. And the comfort of my peach cobbler.
Actually, today went pretty great. After Kai found out about my meeting with Reese, she gave me a big bonus to keep me happy.
Oh, so your father was right. Congratulations. I guess you won't be needing my advice anymore.
Ma, this is not a contest between you two. Dad and I are finally in a place where we're both willing to do the work that it takes to get closer, and that is going to take a little getting used to for all of us. Mostly you.
Look, I'm glad you and your dad are getting closer. I really am. But there were times when you were a child that he disappointed you. A lot of times, and that was hard for me to watch. So now that you're starting to depend on him more, I just don't want to see you get hurt.
And that's a risk I'm willing to take. Look, like it or not, he's my dad, and we'll always be family. And it would really mean a lot to me if you could try to accept that.
I could try.
Thank you.
But you know, it's really going to take some getting used to sharing you with that jackass.
Oh, you two were so right about the party. Anything larger would have just been pretentious.
Mother, I don't really think this was scaling things back.
I can't remember the last time we played Scrabble.
I can. I swallowed a W and had to have my stomach pumped.
Hey, Mona. I'll come back later.
Or you could stay.
Maybe I will. Oh, Lord, get out the dictionary. You know your daddy can't spell.
I remember when you had to take me to the hospital to get my stomach.
Thanks for coming over to hear my valedictory speech. Now, keep in mind, it's just a rough draft.
She's doing that thing where she says it's crap, and then you hear it, and it's annoyingly brilliant.
It is with great pleasure and pride that I stand before you, my fellow graduates.
Oh, my baby's growing up. I'm sorry. Continue.
That's all I've got so far.
How long have you been working on this?
2 months. I'm having a little trouble. How can I be expected to motivate my class with a speech when I don't even have a job?
Well, what do you think about somebody who inspires you?
Well, there is one man. He's eloquent, sophisticated, stylish, with just a hint of thug.
Thank you, sweetheart. Not a lot of people see the thug in me.
Daddy, as wonderful as you are, I was actually talking about Blair Underwood. He's always been my muse. He's the perfect person. Everyone should have one.
Dee Dee, the man's an actor. He plays characters. They're not real.
He's very real to me. Besides, you have your freakish thing for Simon Cowell. And I have Blair.
I fathered you, financed you, fought for you. And you're saying I don't have enough thug in me to be your muse? I can get gully with the best of them. Feel me?
Please don't ever do that again.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me, Never will be, all we need is love, and that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Hey, baby. Brought you some leftovers from the grub hut. And I have some great news.
Oh, they added brownie bits to the all-you-can-eat Sunday bar?
Please, if my home away from home had brownie bits, I wouldn't be a size 6. I'd be a size 60.
Did you just say size 6?
Don't backtalk your mother. I wanted to say, being forced out of my condo was really a blessing. You and I are going to be neighbors.
What? I thought the apartment across the street didn't work out.
Oh, it didn't. But it made me even more determined to keep looking in the neighborhood. Anyway, I'm going to go look at a condo that's right next door to a nail salon. So, you keep your Saturday mornings open for mother-daughter mani-pedis.
Sounds great, Mom. Phyllis, you're here. Shocking.
Milo D is graduating on Saturday, and I'd like to confirm your attendance. And remember, Phyllis, the ceremony is dressy, so dust off your finest polyester and your best petroleum byproduct shoes.
And since the ceremony's outside, you remember, grass is for standing, not grazing.
Lamb Chop, you'll be riding in the limousine with your father, Dee Dee, Drew, and me.
Oh, great. Will they have champagne? Because I'm going to need it. I just found out my mom wants to move into this neighborhood. What could be worse?
I got nothing.
Hey, Mona. Oh, hi, Mom.
Why the long face, little Dee?
I can't can't tell you how many times in the past few months I have heard, "I'm sorry, Miss Thorne, but there's just a glut of lawyers right now. Where were you 3 months ago?" I'll tell you where it was 3 months ago, losing a great job I had lined up before the damn farm fell apart.
Oh, Dee Dee, don't be so hard on yourself. Lots of people don't have jobs when they graduate. You'll find something to do in the meantime.
Sweet cheeks. Not helping. My daughter's not lots of people. I mean, what do you expect her to do? Sell churros at Six Flags?
That's what I did.
That's different. You lived in the inner city.
This sucks. Delete. Why can't I do this?
Mood lighting, scented candles. You do know I'm married, right?
Blair, my muse, I knew you'd come. Here, make me sound funny, smart, but not too arrogant.
Now, Dee Dee, that wouldn't be right.
I know, that would be cheating.
Yeah, that and... You see, I only exist in your mind. I can't touch the keys.
Well, then why are you here? If I wanted someone who was no help at all, I would have conjured up my 4th grade violin teacher.
You're right, I've heard you play. Listen, Dee Dee, you know why you're having such a hard time? It's bigger than just writing a speech. Once you stop doubting yourself, the words, they'll just flow. Right? Trust me.
Hey, where are you going?
Hey, I'm not just your muse. I've got grads at Harvard, UCLA, and Stanford to inspire.
Wait, so you're just gonna leave me now without so much as an inspirational kiss?
Ah, no kiss, no kiss. Do you remember what happened the last time?
You mean this? And this?
Yeah, and these fantasy shirts don't come cheap.
Please, just one little kiss.
You can do this.
Damn! Always wake up before the good stuff.
Spencer, my mom can't move into my neighborhood. I'll sneeze and she'll barge in with a gigantic pack of tissues.
Yeah, and once she's there, she'll stay for dinner. And if she stays for dinner, she'll stay for breakfast. And if she stays for breakfast,
Yeah, I get it.
I was gonna say she's probably gonna make eggs.
Well, I wish my mom lived nearby. But when she's off her meds, no one's funnier.
Mind your own damn business.
Ooh, you sound just like my mom at her intervention.
I just don't want my mom living within bathrobe wearing distance of my apartment.
Oh, we have a way of dealing with this problem where I come from.
The mean streets of Palo Alto.
Those wealthy white folk are tougher than they look. Anyway, to keep the undesirables away, i.e. anyone wearing a Hawaiian shirt, lycra, or a fanny pack, we simply made our territory seem as unattractive as possible. One time, we even threw a Starbucks cup on the ground.
Hey, maybe there's a way to make my neighborhood unattractive.
Yeah, sit on your stoop and eat spaghetti. That's pretty ugly.
Phyllis, no need to wrestle me to the ground. I'm not carrying a giant box of tacos.
Please, I just figured you were toting around your little husband.
You're the one who have to keep a man in a box. How else would you prevent him from getting away?
Yeah, I don't have time to deal with you. I am too busy looking for a place to live.
Oh, Mona told me. You know, I think you should try the elder hostel across town. I mean, you're elderly and hostile. You're more than qualified. Hello, hello. I come bearing gifts in the vein of graduation.
Mom, it's not till Saturday, but I'll never say no to a fancy box.
Good. Open it up.
Wow. I'll be the only one at graduation with a 10-foot tree.
Isn't it a beautiful wedding gown? Vera Wang, not even on the runway yet.
Mom, I'm not getting married anytime soon, and just because I've had a few setbacks, looking for a job doesn't mean I'm ready to give up.
It's a sign, dear. And it's time for Plan B. And Plan B stands for Be a Bride.
Mom, I thought we were past this. I've spent 3 years working my butt off to become a lawyer, and you need to respect and support my dream.
I do. But can't we concentrate on a different part of your life right now? I mean, look at Condoleezza Rice. She is a cautionary tale, dear. She has a career but no man. Home every Saturday night putting on her Crest white strips. Saying her prayers in Mandarin and going to bed alone. I assure you, her mother is crying herself to sleep. Now, Dee Dee, as a thorn, we're either married or employed. And I think we've established the lack of employment here. So, the time has come to find you a man.
That is such an antiquated way of thinking, and you can forget it because Plan A is still in effect, and Plan A stands for Achieve Attorneyhood.
Poor thing thinks she's in control of her own destiny, just like her father.
And since you might be living in the neighborhood, I thought you better have this.
Mace?
I read in the paper there's been all kinds of crime and gang activity around here lately. I mean, it's like boys in the hood. Well, with sidewalk cafes.
Yeah, you might as well be living in Oakland.
And you never know who's next. Oh no, look, somebody's getting mugged right now.
Hey, you! Stop that mugging!
I don't see anything.
They just ran off with her purse.
And she ran to get the police. Who will never come.
You know, I'm not so sure I'd feel safe living in this neighborhood. I can't run as fast as you. I need to rethink my options. Spencer, walk me to my car.
I'll be sure to show the graffiti on the side of the building.
Since when is there graffiti on the side of the building?
Since I put it there. But don't worry, it's in chalk. Washes right off.
Dear, I'm sorry about our argument. I want you to know I thought about what you said, and I want to help you with your life post-graduation.
Really? Why?
Because I know how hard this job search has been for you. Honey, all I want to do is ease your burden. So, I have just made a fabulous connection. He's a lawyer. I met at a fundraiser. His name is Julian Houston, and he's just starting his own law firm. And he really is interested in meeting you for coffee tomorrow.
Wow. Thank you, Mom. I'm so glad we're finally on the same page. Wait a minute. You're not drunk, are you? You're serious about this?
Let's just say I'm a bit of both.
Well, I better go put together a good hire me outfit. Ooh, and pluck my eyebrows into a powerful arch. Yes.
Hello, Julian. Mrs. Thorne. Yes, your blind date with Dee Dee is all arranged. If all goes according to plan, you'll fall in love, you'll get married, and our families will be one step closer to being the Black Kennedys.
Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me, Julian.
I was about to tell you the same thing. From what your mother said, I think we're a good match.
Well, I can assure you that what I lack in experience, I more than make up for with enthusiasm.
I like that. So, you're just about to graduate from law school?
Of course, Bolt. Top of my class, valedictorian. What can I say? I like to be on top.
Hey, less work for me. So, tell me a little more about Dee Dee.
Well, I hate to admit it, but I'm actually a little desperate right now.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
I mean, it's kind of late in the game for me not to have any prospects, so I'm prepared to start at the bottom and work my way up.
I haven't had a woman offer me that since I was in Amsterdam. Dee Dee, I love your candor.
Well, if you think I'm direct now, wait till you see me in action. I go straight to it.
So, do you think tonight will be too soon for a second date?
Second date? I hope you don't consider this the first one. I'm here for a job interview.
Your mother said this was a blind date.
Of course she did. Julian, I am terribly sorry to have wasted your time.
So you're not really desperate, and you don't really like to be on top?
I don't think I know you well enough to have this conversation.
Hey, baby.
Hey, Ma. the danger, the pink and yellow graffiti.
Well, I went to the police station and they told me that your crime stats were wrong. You know what I blame? I'll tell you what I blame. Racism. They trying to keep me out of this neighborhood. But you know what? I shall overcome.
Great, Ma. Don't let the man keep you down. I think what your mom did is horrible.
I know, but I'm starting to wonder if I'm ever going to land a good job. Maybe my mother's plan B for Bride wasn't such a bad idea.
Let me tell you a little story. At the time, 1999, the place Juan's Churro Shack, Six Flags.
Not helping. In fact, that story is way too scary.
Fine. The point would have been that after college, I didn't have a good job. But I knew one thing. I wanted to work in the music industry. So, much to the dismay of my mother, who, if you hadn't noticed, skipped plan B for Bride and went straight to plan G for Give Me a Grandbaby, I waited for something good to come along. And eventually, Spencer was able to hook me up with an internship at Delicious, and I got a great job.
But I'm scared it won't happen for me.
And your mom's scared, too. That's why she's acting the way that she is. But if you look beyond all the fear, you'll realize that everything is going to work out the way that it's supposed to. So just relax and go with life.
When did you get so profound?
Oh, we used to watch a lot of Oprah at the Churro Shack.
All our lives, our parents, teachers, and friends encourage us on a path that is safe and good. But lately, I've discovered that path doesn't always lead you where you'd expect. Sometimes the people closest to you lose faith. And when that happens, you lose faith in yourself. So I went to my sister, someone I love and respect dearly, who rarely has a plan from one day to the next. And what she told me is simple. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to not have a plan. Because that's what graduation is. A commencement, a new beginning, a chance to veer off that path, to embrace fear and not let anyone sway your decision. So I'm choosing to believe in myself, and you should believe in yourselves too. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I think it's going to be pretty exciting. I may not have a job today, but I will get one, and nothing and no one is going to stop me. Thank you, sis.
You.
Thank you, Professor.
Dee Dee, that was a beautiful speech, especially the part where you thanked me.
Why didn't you thank me? I'm the one that made Mona the way she is. I'm the one who put all those obstacles in her way.
I think I better go check on those mini crab cups.
They're not out yet. I already checked.
Then let's go get you a drink.
Hey, Adam, did you get Dee Dee a gift that I could add my name to?
I thought you were getting her a gift I could add my name to.
Hey, I know. We could buy her a drink.
It's open bar.
Hello, Dee Dee Thorne. Cheers, Doctor.
Where's Daddy?
Your father can't stop the waterworks, so I suggested he sit in the car until he can pull himself together.
So, what did you think of my speech?
It was beautiful.
Angel, I never meant to make you doubt yourself.
But you did.
And I apologize. I was only doing what I thought was best for you, which was help you meet a man, fall in love, get married, and go shopping with his money. It doesn't have to be in that order. It's what women have done for generations.
But, Mom, it doesn't necessarily work for my generation. And I don't want to wake up 25 years from now wondering why I didn't follow my own dream. Sound familiar?
I think I better go check on those mini crab cups.
Not ready yet.
Mom, listen, I supported your dream to return to the stage, even though I didn't understand it. But I saw how much it meant to you. And I know that things aren't unfolding the way we expected, but I still need you to believe in me.
You make a convincing argument. You're gonna make an excellent lawyer if you don't get married first.
Thank you. That means the world to me. Except for that last part.
I love you, sweetheart. I'll always believe in you. I'd cry, but after my last eye job, my tear ducts are in my ears.
Back to the car.
Remember when I said not having a job was scary? Well, now that I've graduated, it's even scarier.
Don't worry, you've always got me. What the heck is that?
No. I didn't know Daddy rented that apartment.
Commander Paws? Bertha Kitty.
Hey, neighbor!
Oh, God. Now I'm scared.
There goes the neighborhood.
So, here I am, caught between Chase and Lorenzo. Now, all I have to do is get them on board to date me at the same time. But I'm not going to worry about it, because I'm in charge. I think. No, I am.
Get up. It's flu shot day at the drugstore, and I want to be first in line so we don't get the old stuff.
No one's in charge while their mother's alive.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is love. That's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
I'm really glad you called.
Hold on to that feeling until after you hear what I have to say. I've thought long and hard about the two of us.
Well, me too. You know, I didn't think I'd ever be sitting on this couch again.
Here's the thing. I'd like to date you both.
You what?
I realize it may not be the ideal situation, but
Hey, you have to listen to your heart.
I'm sorry to ask you to do this, but I don't really see another way.
I can't say that competing for you is something I'm looking forward to.
Don't look at it so much as a competition.
I'm not afraid to compete.
I know I'm asking a lot.
But hey, if it's the only way to keep you in my life, Mona, I'll do it.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. I intend to be the last man standing.
So, Saturday? Pick me up at 7?
How about I pick you up right now? Can Pastry Boy do that?
So, Friday? See you at 8?
I will leave my place at 7:59.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Mom.
Ooh, you're stretching. Do we have a shopping spree I forgot about? Good idea to limber up. Those steps at Saks can be brutal.
No! No, Mother. I'm going out with Vince. This guy I met at the gym. He's a lawyer, loves sports, and he has less than 10% body fat. I swear if he had long, silky hair, I'd think we were twins. Coming!
Hello, Dee. You ready for our spinning class?
Well, I've pre-padded my bike shorts.
Hello, I'm Big D. And before you ask, no, I'm not her sister.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Vince.
Oops.
clumsy me. Vince, would you be a dear?
Sure.
Nice. Shorts. You wear them well.
Yeah, Dee Dee picked them out. She has such good taste.
And not just in shorts.
Oh, my.
Hey, how was your date with a hot new computer tech? Word in the break room is Yolanda's from a little place called Freakadelphia.
Really? She told me she was from Cleveland.
I thought you were trying to hook up with a better class of woman.
I was. But since that class doesn't seem to be in session, a man's got to do what a man's got to do. And this man's really got to do it. If you know what I mean.
I get it. What is this, high school?
Yolanda and I are doing things I never did in high school. Or in college. Or ever. I'm so grateful.
I tell you what, that Chase is a keeper.
He has done a good job spoiling me.
Hey, Mona. I was downtown and I got this for you.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
But I wanted to. Anyway, I'll see you later.
Bye.
I tell you what, that Lorenzo is a keeper.
I thought Chase was the keeper.
Well, he was, but Lorenzo gave you a gift I can borrow. And that's a gift that keeps on giving. Let me just check myself out.
Vince?
Dee Dee?
How did you know I work here?
Vince, here's that Derek Jeter ball that I promised you, buddy.
Oh, thanks.
Sure.
You know Brett?
You know Vince?
You know each other?
We both work here. Well, let me rephrase that. I work. She just tries to keep up.
Well, this is the fantastic girl I was telling you about.
Well, I wouldn't say fantastic.
Yeah, neither would I. Well, I'm off to court. Dee Dee, I'll see you later at the gym.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I'll see you around.
So, how do you know Vince? And what is not fantastic about me?
Vince and I go way back. He's a great guy, and you are not going to date him.
You did not just tell me who I can date.
I'll try again. I know this guy, okay? And when it comes to women, he has certain standards.
Well, this woman can exceed anybody's standards. Unless he likes them tall, but that's what God made stilettos for.
You know what, Thorne? Go for it, really. I mean, I think it's about time you found someone to obsess about. Other than me.
I cannot remember the last time I went to an amusement park.
You know, I love seeing you laugh. Even if it was at me trying to win you this thing.
And you'd still be trying if you hadn't distracted the attendant, jumped over the counter, and put the hoop over the bottle.
You know, looking back, it would have been easier just to slip the guy 20. But I'm willing to do anything to get you what you want.
This is a side of you I've never seen before. And I like it.
Well, here's something else you might like.
Oh, this is way better than a giant panda. This is such a nice date.
You remember the first time I set your apartment up like this?
I'd worked for 18 hours. I didn't have time to eat.
So I brought dinner to you.
And then I made you hide in the closet when Ma stopped by.
Yeah, that was a long 3 hours. You know, I was foolish to walk away from you. So this is my way of saying, let's start over.
I think you found a new spot.
Hey, Brett. Vince. Yeah, I thought you were having lunch with Thorne.
Yes, I did. She's right behind me. Well, she was right behind me. Oh, there you are.
Yeah. Sorry. I didn't realize when you said you wanted to take me back to my office, it meant sprinting up 23 flights of stairs.
You know, I have to say, Vince, I am so glad that you finally met a woman who can live up to your standards.
Yes, he has.
Hey,
And I'm so glad that you're happy for us.
Oh, well, you know there's nothing I'm more concerned about than your happiness, Storm. Just like I know there's nothing you love more than a brisk half marathon.
Oh, great! Because I'm actually running one Saturday.
Is that this weekend?
Yes! Didi, you should join me. It's for a good cause. We're raising money for the NAACP.
Ooh, it's good.
Consider it a date.
I'll try.
And then afterwards, you can meet me at Little Bar, and you can tell me all about the race. Mile by mile. By mile.
So here's the first problem with your computer. It seems like the hard drive wasn't properly turned on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And when the hard drive isn't properly turned on, the whole system crashes prematurely.
We don't want that.
No, we don't. You have to be gentle with it. Click the mouse ever so delicately.
Oh, I'll be gentle. At first. But then my floppy drive's gonna get all up in your desktop. I'm sorry, but I just can't do the hot computer talk like you can.
Then, forget the computer talk. Because I was thinking we had a great time last night. But if you wanted to make it even hotter, maybe you'd like my friend Bunny to join us. What do you think?
Easter ain't as ready for Bunny as I am.
Good Lord, people, this is a place of business. I can hear you in the bullpen. But just barely, so could you please speak up?
It's just that dating Vince is exhausting. He's so fit and has such amazing stamina.
Father in the room. Father in the room.
Little me, I have seen Vince, and even though it's challenging, it would be a shame to let such a young, virile, hot
Husband in the room. Husband in the room.
Well, I've come to a conclusion after being licked and kissed by both Chase and Lorenzo.
Father still in the room. Am I invisible? Can anybody hear me? Seriously, can anybody hear me?
You are dating two men, and my baby can't keep up with one? I'm going to need a blue pill and a red one.
So, Mona, what did you decide?
Well, Chase is thoughtful and easy to talk to and makes me feel safe, and I could really see a future with him. But Lorenzo is funny and spontaneous and makes me appreciate life in the moment, and I could really see a future with him.
What have you decided, woman?
What I've decided is, this is an impossible decision. Both Chase and Lorenzo have touched a different part of me.
Father leaving the building.
Chase, this is a pleasant surprise. I didn't know you were stopping by. With Lorenzo. Still a surprise, but not quite as pleasant, more awkward, really.
We ran into each other at the flower mart. We both tried to grab the last dozen roses. Neither of us would let go until all that was left was this.
Thank you. They're not gonna need much water.
Look, Mona, we realized what we were doing with you is what we did with those roses. We both want to be with you, but neither of us wants to let go. You may not have decided, but we have. We're not gonna co-date you anymore. It's time you made up your mind. Game over. Mona, let him down easy. Brother's already unemployed.
So, Mona, which delicious chunk of chocolate are you going with? Are you leaning towards, say, Lorenzo?
Why should I be?
Well, he is great. He seems like someone who might whisper sweet nothings in bed. Tell me, what does he whisper?
Adam.
Really, I'm flattered. All right, I've got quite the office pool going. And if you give me a hint, I'll split my winnings with you. 80-20.
Out.
70-30.
Now.
Fine, 60-40. Okay, how about 40-60? 30-70? 20-80?
Hey, I just wanted to say, I know you're gonna pick me, but let Chase down easy. Tall brothers fall hard.
Drop out now and I'll give you half my winnings.
Brett, my man. Go ahead. Ask me why I'm here. To have a threesome. Spencer, I know I may seem outgoing and friendly, but you got the wrong guy, man. Not with you, with this girl I'm dating. I cannot tell you what a relief that is. It's like my entire life's been leading up to this one moment. Here, smell my breath. And we're back to uncomfortable. Sorry, man. I gargled with Listerine before I came in here. I wanted to be sure a brother's breath was smelling sexy fresh. Well, let's just assume that a brother's breath is smelling sexy fresh. I'm gonna go save 2 chairs for my night days. That's right. 2. Hey, there's my little runner girl. How you feeling?
Great. Awesome. Couldn't be better.
And you and Vince are...
Great. Awesome. Couldn't be better.
Thank you. I hope you don't mind. Thought you may be hungry after running 13 miles, so I pre-ordered a little food. And we got some nachos, wings, and look at this fried mozzarella square. Would you like some?
Ooh, fried cheese.
Dig in. Dee, what are you doing?
Did you just snatch my food?
Your body's a temple. And well, you're treating it like it's a crack den.
How about how you're treating me? You have so many control issues and so much disrespect for me that you've never even asked me what my interests are.
Well, I can see that fried food is on your list.
Yes. Yes, it is. This is for every morsel of food you denied me. This is for every hill you made me climb. And this is for every squat you made me thrust. And yes, Vince, I picked this hot wing over you. Excuse me.
Never been dumb for a hot wing before. What exactly is a hot wing?
You just dodged a bullet there, buddy. She's a size 16 waiting to happen.
Hey, you.
Hey.
Ooh, sexy fresh. Ready to have your world rocked.
Like you wouldn't believe.
Here's Bunny now.
That's Bunny? I thought she'd be small and cuddly. That's a big ass Bunny. I'll take it back. I ain't ready.
Oh, yes, you are.
Dad, the whole thing with Chase and Lorenzo is such a mess.
I understand your dilemma. And I'm just so moved that you came to me.
Well, you are my father. This is what I'm supposed to do when it's a big deal, isn't it?
I'm going to tell you something my grandmother told me. Sometimes when making the really big decisions, you have to silence the voices.
I never knew Nana was deep like that.
She wasn't. She was crazy. She actually told me to silence the voices in her head. I thought I'd leave that part out.
Great, the insanity gene. Something else for me to look forward to. Dad, Chase and Lorenzo are both great guys. I'm afraid to make the wrong decision.
Look, baby, I know everyone is giving you their opinion. But there's only one opinion that counts. Yours. So stop asking everyone else what to do. And look deep inside yourself for who you really want to be with. I bet you'll find the answer.
Thanks, Daddy.
I still can't believe you came to me.
It's funny how sometimes you seek everyone else's opinion when you really knew what the right decision was all along. Wish me luck. Hey, it's me. I'm good, and I'm sorry we had to go through all this, but I finally know where my heart is. You're the one that I want to be with.
Is that shrimp Creole with rice?
Yes, it is. Would you like some? Or are you still full from all of the crow that you ate last night?
Fine, Brett. You want to hear me admit that you were right?
Let me think about that. Yeah.
Well, I should have listened to you in the first place. Your friend is a lunatic. But I am touched that you tried to protect me.
Protect you? Clearly you're still delusional from all that running up and down the hills of San Francisco.
Be honest. You wanted me to be with the right guy because you care.
What is this, Dr. Frigging Phil? Why are you women always trying to get up in our heads, huh? Sorry, no chicks allowed.
Okay, but now I know what I know. And you know that I know that you know it.
Lord, she's hot for me.
She'll figure it out soon.
Look at you, hair done, great skirt, shoes I could only dream of squeezing my feet into. Oh my God, tonight's the Prince concert.
Don't tell me you forgot.
All right, but you'll have to give me a minute to make up something else.
Do you know how hard it was to get these tickets? My mom's maid waited in the rain overnight.
I'm so sorry, but ever since I came up with the talent search, I've been working like a dog on the proposal. Kai wants details on every aspect of the project. You have one great idea, and then you suffer.
Mona, it's going to be impossible to find someone to go to the Prince concert on such short notice.
Hello, hello. Did someone say the Prince concert? Count Mother in. Ooh, luckily I'm wearing my new purple demi-cup bra, perfect for throwing during an encore. I didn't know you were a Prince fan.
Oh, yes.
And you know I have a thing for tiny men who gyrate. Your father's very talented that way. Come on, let's go, Dee.
If I have to stand beside my braless mother while Prince sings Purple Rain, you're going to pay.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is love, and that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
I need $5. I need it now, and you better not be hogging all the Splenda.
What's the money for? You just waxed your eyebrows.
The money's for Harry the accountant's Hooray I'm Gay cake.
That would explain the boyfriend.
Well, Congratulations, you've got another one on your team.
Please. Harry's got back fat. No one wants him on their team. Besides, he's like the 5th person here who's announced they're gay. Suddenly it's hot to be homo. It's like gay is the new straight. White people used to be special. We used to come out to silent, angry parents, not to celebration and a sheet cake.
So, I hope your proposal's coming along. And when I say hope, I mean better be. I need to hear it by next Friday before we take it to the investors. Because if you don't look good, I don't look good. And I don't think you want to know what happens then.
I won't let you down, Kai.
I'd find that easier to believe if you weren't still standing here.
So, what do you want me to pick you up for lunch?
Nothing. I'm going with you.
That's what you told me Monday, Tuesday, and yesterday. And don't even get me started on last week.
Well, today it's just you and me. You know, I feel like we haven't gotten a chance to catch up in weeks. And I gotta hear the work gossip. I gotta hear the dating gossip. And I gotta answer that phone or it's gonna drive me crazy.
Mona, you need to slow down.
Can't. Slowing down is for people who don't want to succeed. Besides, you know how few people get an opportunity like this? I've been working my whole life for
You do know I only have an hour for lunch?
Mona Thorne? What? No, but he's the best web designer there is. He can't back out. We booked him weeks ago. Hold, please. Mona Thorne? Yes, that sounds like a great offer, but I think I'm going to have to pass. Ma, I don't need a Swiffer wet jet. Yes, Ma, I know it's rude to put someone on hold. Hold, please.
I'm headed out to lunch.
But wait, Spencer, wait. Pick me up a tuna melt and a 6-pack of Red Bull.
So, what's up with me? What's up with you?
I've decided to go straight.
Like what?
Straight to the ladies. Boobies. Cha-chas. The whole shebang.
Can you do that?
I must. Gay has become passé. Everyone's doing it, and I do not swim in the mainstream. So say yo dog to the new me. I even colored in a 5 o'clock shadow to make me look more butch.
Oh, yeah. Nice touch. I thought you were just wearing darker blush.
And check out the straight man walk I perfected while watching heteros at the hardware store. You mistake me for one of your own?
Dude, you're gonna need a lot more than that. I'm not saying it can be done, but if you're gonna do this, we gotta get you right.
Yay! And yay for not being gay! Starting now.
Mom, what are you doing here so late?
I have left you 5 messages and 10 hang-ups in the last few days, and I was just about to leave you this.
If you're not dead, you've got a lot of explaining to do. Words from a loving mother.
I can't believe you got me running across town to leave notes when I'm trying to get the house ready for Ray to move in.
Ray's actually moving in with you? How come you didn't tell me about that?
I have been trying to. How's a girl who has voicemail, email, and a cell phone not reachable? I mean, you're ringing, buzzing, and vibrating 24 hours a day.
I'm working, Ma, and you're the one who's always encouraging me to be successful.
Well, I wouldn't have if I'd known it was going to cut into my time. Come on, I want you to call me.
But you're right here.
Just call me.
If I do, will you go home and answer it?
This is Phyllis.
That's me.
This is Ray.
That's my man.
We can't come to the phone right now because we're busy.
Oh my God, I'm never calling you again.
All right, I've got to get back to Ray. I can't leave him alone with the cats just yet. Heard the kitty was giving him the stink eye.
Bye, Ma.
Hey, Mona, you finally made it.
What do you mean, finally?
My Thursday night throwdowns that I've been begging you to come to for weeks, but you're always busy. Hence the word, finally.
Oh, that explains all the bottles bottles of tequila in your trash every Friday morning. I just thought your mom was visiting.
Please, the only thing my mother imports from Mexico is her El Baigadini. All right, everyone, partner up. We're playing Guess Who as soon as I make another batch of DDTinis. Hey, I said partner up.
Hey, Spence.
Hey.
So, reach your mom.
Oh, sorry. Mona, this is Shawnee. We're together.
Except we're not. Ben, we're apart. I didn't know you were seeing someone. Hey, you said you were only dating me.
Hey, don't confuse her. Shawnee and I hooked up a couple of weeks ago. I was going to tell you, but the only time you're free is when you're in the ladies' room. I ain't going to there.
You are so funny. Ooh, look, DDTini. I know I definitely need one.
Hey, Mona, who's that dime piece Spencer's with? How am I going to get me some of that?
Okay, you're plaid free. You don't reek of Tommy girl, and there's a thumbprint in your 5 o'clock shadow. Explain yourself.
Hey! Don't smear my beard. I'm straight now.
Can you do that?
Why does everybody keep asking me that?
Because it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Well, I have a date next week with a girl. I met her at the gym. She has the cutest brother and... Sorry, gay laughs. Anyway, I'm gonna have my way with her. As soon as I figure out what goes where.
All right, let's start the game. Mona and Adam will go first.
Okay, guess who this person is? She's blonde with a unibrow and a bad attitude.
That's so easy.
Yeah, that's so easy. Can I have 3 more clues?
Time's up. The answer is
Angry Pizza Girl.
Angry Pizza Girl?
Yeah, she's always late. If you ask for change, she hisses at you.
Oh, that's right. Mona wouldn't know.
she's never here. Okay, Spencer and Shawnee, you're up.
Never here. Didn't bring any snacks. Voicemail box always full.
Mona!
Good work, baby.
Wow, Shawnee's never gotten anyone that fast. Actually, Shawnee's never gotten anyone.
Listen, everyone, I need to make it an early night, so I'm gonna go.
See ya.
Okay, this guy's handsome. He wears shirts with messages on them, and his name rhymes with Spencer.
Spencer! I'm 2 for 2. Let's celebrate with some DDTinis.
All right, no cheated on that lad.
Good morning. Guess who's here to spend quality time with her sister?
Well, that was fun. Can I at least keep the bagels?
You're thinking of workaholic Mona who has no time for anyone. But I am well-rounded Mona who ignores her calls and doesn't try to shave her legs while driving down the freeway.
I'm impressed. And not just that you're ignoring your phone, but you also brought 3 different kinds of cream cheese.
Yeah, whipped, super whipped, and I can't believe it's not air. I love the new me. I already made a scrapbook for Spencer, crocheted a hat for Drew, promised to help my mom make room for Ray, and brought us breakfast. You know, it's amazing what you can do when you wake up at 4:30. Hell, I feel like a Marine.
Mona, you've got to help us. Adam's date with Elizabeth is tonight.
All you have to do is to pretend to be on a date with me, and I'll pretend to be attracted to you. Grab the vodka.
Guys, as much as I'd love to help with this pointless mission, I have to pick out an outfit for my presentation. Plus, I told Dee Dee I'd make her 5-layer dip for a party tonight, and I'm only 2 layers in.
Now what are we gonna do?
I thought I heard voices. I'm glad they're not just in my head.
Hey, what's up, Big D? You do remember Adam, right?
Let's say I do.
Maybe she could help me roleplay for my date.
Adam, Big Didi's a very busy woman
Who loves a challenge, especially an acting challenge. You're looking at the Casa Grande player's original Blanche Dubois. Now, set the scene. What kind of date are you preparing for?
It's his first date with a woman. He's going straight.
Ah, my specialty. I have helped many a young hairless chorus boy try to become a little less light in the Capezios. Elizabeth? Yeah. Adam, sit. Not like that. Or that. Good. Spencer, dear, turn around. mistakes a man can make that even diamonds can't make up for. Staring at another man's buttocks is one of them. Look at me. Look here. And here. Here. More here. Then here. More here. Then here. 60% here. 40% here.
Man, I usually get slapped for that.
Now remember, women love to hear men brag about money, power, and cars.
I don't have a nice car.
Then brag about mine. It's an Aston Martin. Equally important, don't order a salad. Only meat and potatoes would do. Don't get an umbrella in your drink, lose the manicure, the glossy lips, and for God's sake, burn that revolting tracksuit.
But it's just like mine.
When I'm done with him, I'll start with you.
God, you're bossy. I think I'm falling in love.
They all do.
Okay, everyone, it's game time. So, Mona, you ready to play questions?
Huh? Oh, questions. Yeah, how do you play that?
Okay. Spencer, can you and Shawnee untwist yourselves and show Mona how to play? Hey, you two, I said demonstrate.
All right, Mona. Someone asks a question. Then immediately you have to ask another question. If you hesitate or answer, then you have to take a drink. Check it out. Shawnee, have I told you how fine you look tonight?
Spencer, have I told you I can't wait to get you alone tonight?
Shawnee, have you seen Dee Dee's bedroom?
Spencer, will you show me Dee Dee's bedroom?
I'm out.
Oh, hell no.
Can you please stop staring at my boobs?
Oh, lady, there's no pleasing you.
Have you ever been to Italy?
Mona, are those new shoes?
Sorry, guys, I just need to send Kai this one email about the presentation tomorrow. No, we were still playing.
Well, we are, and you lost. Again.
Can I get 2 double martinis? What do you want to drink?
Wow, Mona looks incredible. She's such a cool boss, and she can sing.
Take a break from kissing butt day if you're out of the office.
Actually, except for the singing part, I'm somewhat serious. Comes alive after midnight.
Mona, it's 2 a.m. Don't forget you got a big meeting in like 7 hours.
You forget who you're dealing with. I'm well-rounded, Mona. Oh, please tell me it's daylight savings time.
Okay, I have 2 announcements to make. 1, there's no sign of Mona yet. And 2, I'm here, I'm queer, get used to it again.
I take it your date didn't go well?
Go well. She was blonde, gorgeous, breasts bigger than my head. It was a nightmare.
Ellie, sorry, I'm late. Oh.
Clean up on aisle 5.
Wow, I'm surprised you made it in after last night.
Hey, if I don't impress Kai with this, she'll pull the plug on the whole project. I might never think of an idea this good again.
Well, I know you can do it. Your skirt's on backwards.
Look who's here, finally.
Sorry, I'm starting late.
Save sorry for later. Get to it, Mona.
So, in conclusion... Sorry, wait, just give me a second. You know what? I don't need these. I know this. The Delicious Talent Search is important for 3 reasons. 1, it allows us access to musical talent like we've never had before. B, it gives us... Ooh, wait, was I using letters or numbers? You know, I guess it doesn't matter. 4, and most important... Give me a minute. It'll come to me. You know what? If you're on board with reasons 1 and 2, then 3 really doesn't matter, right?
I didn't think this bad of my date.
Listen, it's It's a good idea. It makes financial sense. Let's just do the damn thing.
I said we take 5, which means get out. Now, run! Mona, you stay.
I've got first dibs on Mona's office.
Too late, I already licked her desk.
You're lucky you only bombed in front of me. What if this had happened in front of the investors? What's going on?
Hi, I just feel like there's not enough of me to go around. I mean, I'm exhausted trying to keep my friends and family happy. I'm overcaffeinated trying to keep you happy.
You don't have to explain it to me.
I'm so relieved. You understand?
No, I mean, you don't have to explain it to me because I don't care. I knew there was trouble when you walked in wearing 2 different boots. I told you it's almost impossible to be social and successful.
I can do this, Kai.
And you will. Tonight, I'm giving you one more chance to prove to me that this is the way I should be spending my money. So, what would you like to order in for dinner? Thai or Italian?
Guess I'm not going to be able to help my mom move her stuff to storage.
You guessed right. And right now, I'd be more afraid of me than her.
I don't know. Sometimes my mom's really scared. You know, Thai is good. Mom, what are you doing here?
I wanted to show you the permanent hunch I got from carrying all my boxes to storage by myself.
I'm sorry. I told you I got held up at work.
And I got held up in labor for 24 hours with a broad-shouldered baby, but I still came through.
Oh, good. You're chicken. I'm starving.
Don't you touch my moving day fried chicken. You know the rules. No working, no chicken.
Why did you bring it?
Just so you can see what you missed.
Oh, hey, Phyllis. Ooh, is that your famous fried chicken? May I have a piece?
Sure can, baby. I'll leave it right by your door.
This has been the worst day ever.
My mom told me. Adam called her and filled her in about the presentation.
Well, I've learned a lesson about balancing family, friends, and career. It can't be done.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Nobody can do it all. Except for me and Kelly Ripa. But we've set the bar impossibly high. Mona, you've worked hard to get where you are, and it's okay to be focused on that.
Yeah, but what if I look up and I've got this awesome career, but no friends or family to enjoy it with?
The people who matter will always be here for you. That's the beauty of family. They never leave, even when you want them to.
Thanks, Dee Dee. Just don't give up on me. Keep inviting me to your parties, even if I have to say no.
Of course I will. And if there's anything else I can do, you let me know. My freakish organizational skills should not be wasted on just me. So, how about coming to my party Thursday night?
Pump. Put this in the to be exchanged for something better pile.
So far, that's the only pile.
And what on earth is this?
It's a diaper genie. You put used diapers in there.
Oof. I guess the nanny will appreciate it then.
Don't forget this one. Oh, it's one of those kits where you make a plaster mold of your belly.
Do it yourself. 3 words I always try to avoid. Plus, it's hideous.
Hey, I was gonna give her that. It's from me.
And it's my favorite.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
I wanted to bring you a little surprise. A banana almond coconut scone from the Sugar Time Bakery, which you're already eating. Oh, sorry. I know they're Spencer's favorite, and the bakery only has them on Thursdays. He gets really cranky if he doesn't get any.
He ain't the only one.
Guess in the future I'll have to be a little bit faster to stay one step ahead of Mona. Ciao.
I just love it when she uses those British expressions. Oh, before I forget, can you help me pick out a present for Camille tonight? It's for our 3-month anniversary.
Well, jewelry's too serious. Flowers aren't special enough.
Which is why I was thinking some trashy lingerie. What? Gift's got a benefit of brother, too. Anyway, I told Camille I was going to work late, so will you help me?
Sure. What's better than picking out lingerie for another woman when I've got no use for it myself?
So, did you hear the news? They hired a new guy in the mailroom.
Didn't know that was newsworthy.
Well, it is when the guy's my new nemesis.
New nemesis? How long has he been here?
3 hours. He spent the morning schmoozing his way around the building and even accused me of staring at his ass. Can you imagine that? Me stare at someone's ass?
Hard to believe, really.
Well, you'll know he's lying when you see his.
Hey, get your hot mail. And I'm not talking about these here letters. Jake, this just arrived. You can lose that word expression. The baby's not yours. Fred, here's your mail order prescription. But I know a guy who can get that Viagra a lot cheaper for you in Mexico.
Oh my God, do you know who that is?
Yeah, the male guy with the fat ass.
No, that's Chauncey, Spencer's cousin. I swear that guy is a disaster waiting to happen, and in my world, I do not need him as an escort.
You've met him before?
Tragically, yes. He was visiting Spencer freshman year of college. And he decided he'd be the dorm fry cook for the week.
Dog, I'm telling you, we can sell these fish dinners for $10 a plate.
Could be 5-0. We're not supposed to be cooking in here. Jump it! Jump it! It's only you.
Hey, Spence, what's going on?
Mona, I want you to meet my cousin Chauncey.
But you can call me Zeus.
Nice to meet you, Zeus.
You feel that heat?
Yeah, and I see the flames too. Your jacket's on fire. Hey, this is my jacket. Fire boy nearly burnt down the dorm.
Mona, how's my baby girl?
Well, I'm sure you two want to be alone. And even if you don't, that's the way it's going to be.
Chauncey, what brings you here?
Well, a little bit of bad luck.
Why am I not surprised?
See, back in Chicago, I was working at this convenience store, but it was destroyed in a freak icy machine accident. So at the suggestion and encouragement of Stop and Sip management, I sought employment elsewhere. And when I couldn't find any, Spencer hooked me up with this job. Now that's love.
Yeah, that's one word for it.
I have other good news, too. I broke up with my gal, Stephanie, which means I'm a free man, Mona. So whenever you ready for all this, I'm good to go.
Chauncey!
What's up?
What's up? How you liking your first day? Is that my shirt? And my shoes?
Yeah, these are nice platforms. Are you sure they're 12? They feel like a 10.
Man, why you wearing my gear?
You told me to make myself at home. Speaking of which, you're out of Velveeta, toilet paper, and Cocoa Puffs.
You ate all the Cocoa Puffs?
What else was I supposed to eat after we ran out of Velveeta? Look, I'm going downstairs. The law offices of Dale Shaw put out hot Krispy Kremes every day at 11.
There, all done. You know, doing this together really makes me feel like I'm part of the pregnancy. Hasn't it been fun?
Oh, yes, it's like a spa therapy for the pool.
Oh, no. Lie still. You can't move or touch your belly yet. It'll ruin the mold.
And we certainly don't want that.
Now that our family is growing, it's important to keep a history. Just think how cool it'll be to have your burgeoning stomach immortalized forever. Now stay put. I'm gonna go get a towel. Mom! What are you doing?
Would sorry. It's just that I had an itch and I just had to get to it. Honey, and now I totally ruined our project. Oh.
We worked so...
Yes, we did.
Wait a second. What you did was actually better.
It is?
Yeah. By touching the mold, it shows the relative scale of hands to stomach for posterity. Hey, if we have any plaster left, we can do your ankles.
Perfect. What do you think?
Just so you know, we're having a 2-for-1 sale on bustiers.
I don't know what that is, so I'll pass. But I am looking for something classy, maybe crotchless. It's for the woman I love.
I've got some really special things in the back you might be interested in. Things that snap. What are you, about a 4?
Oh, no, it's not for me. We're not together.
Right.
Can you believe that woman?
Yeah, she was a little pushy.
No, I mean, she thought I was a size 4. Yay for me.
Spencer.
Camille, what are you doing here?
Well, I was going to take you for dinner, but I dropped by work and you weren't there, and Chauncey said I'd find you here, and here you are, the two of you, buying Randy panties. Interesting, especially since you told me you were working late.
Yeah, we were shopping for my mom's.
This would be perfect for you two. It's provocative, sophisticated, and thanks to the magic of Velcro, voila.
Some people just buy their mum chocolates. Camille, wait. Spencer just wanted to surprise you with a gift. And he must really like you because the only presents he ever gives anyone come from my apartment or the sample section at Rite Aid. So he was getting something for me. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry I reacted so strongly, but lying is my pet peeve. My ex was working late the night I caught him cheating. Well, you don't have to worry about Spencer lying or cheating. He can't even believe he's dating you. Hello? Oh, sweet Lord. I look like Aretha Franklin on a stick.
Isn't it beautiful? I painted on a high gloss that really makes it shine. It's not quite dry yet, so be careful.
You know what, dear? Here, let me take it. I bet it will dry faster outside. Oh, my.
Oh, what happened?
I tripped, and the big belly fell over the edge. Damn my pregnant clumsiness.
Oh, it's not your fault. I made it too slippery. It said 2 coats and I put on 4. Damn my love of all things shiny. Hey, I know what'll make you feel better.
Morgan Freeman in silk pajamas feeding me a side of chili cheese fries.
No, I meant we could just go out and buy a new kit.
Oh, honey, we couldn't possibly replace it. I mean, we'll just have to live with it in our memories.
Come in.
You know, the darndest thing really fell on my head when I was coming in the building.
The belly mold.
It could be anyone's.
I don't think so. I'd recognize that bloated stomach anywhere.
Nah. Look here, baby girl. You can charge that to this phone. My card is what you call defunct. No, wait. Before you hang up, what you got on? Hello?
Chauncey.
I got this. On your feet, rookie. Don't think because I'm small I won't take you on.
Sorry, dog. This is your desk? Oh, that's right. You're the one who gets all those men's muscle magazines, which you're obviously not getting for the articles.
Yo, Mona, I want to thank you for helping us straighten things out.
And I want to thank you for helping my man out with the lingerie. We're going to have a fantastic time making up.
Ham Spence, you got your current sex showing your XX, her delicates? You bring no shame to the family name.
I'm showing you what? My what?
What are you talking about?
Spencer and I never had sex.
Yes, y'all did. I was there.
And to think I almost called in sick today.
Y'all know y'all guys slept together. I saw it.
You did?
Sure. Your first year in college.
So, first there wasn't anything between you two, then there was, and there wasn't, now there is. I feel like I'm dealing with your Bush administration.
Look, there really isn't anything to the story. There is if it's about you churning Mona's butter.
Yeah, buddy. It sure got churned that night. I was visiting Spencer at school. We were hanging out. Damn! That party was banging. You ain't know I could jam like that, did you? Hey, if I'd have known they got down like this in college, I might have gotten my GED.
You wouldn't believe the pickup lines guys tried to use on me tonight.
Like what? Show me some to, make sure I'm not using any.
Okay, one guy went like this. You know, they call me Coffee because I grind so fine. And another guy tried, is that a space skirt you're wearing? Because your ass is out of this world. I mean, who would fall for those?
Mona, I don't know if it's the perfume you're wearing or the case of beer we split, but you are looking really hot right now.
That's the best line I've heard all night.
Look, I'll take off my socks, but the shirt stays on.
That's right, because he's got man breasts. I'll take my shirt off. I ain't ashamed.
Man, you ought to be. Now get out.
I think we all know what happened after my departure.
We do. Although more graphic details never hurt.
So you lied to me. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing the lingerie you bought because you may never see it again.
Does that apply to everybody in the room?
Come here. Don't do me like this. See, what had happened was... This isn't really helping, is it?
No, but it is making my day have meaning.
Like I said, y'all got your freaky dicky on.
So you did lie to me and you did have sex with Mona.
No, it doesn't sound right.
Because it's not. I remember everything. I always sober up when I'm naked because I have to think about what I have to suck in so I look good. No, lower. You've never done this before, have you?
No. Have you?
Not like this.
Such good friends. Should we really be doing this?
I'm not sure, but I do feel closer to you than anybody else. And I just learned in English Lit that Shakespeare said, they do not love that do not show their love. So maybe he's right. Maybe this is right. So let's go for it. Take me, Big Daddy.
That's all you did? I got more action on the train coming to work.
See? I didn't lie to you. There's never been anything between me and Mona. It could have been anyone in that bed. That night meant nothing.
Yeah, super nothing.
Come to think of it, when I had my ear up against the door, all I heard was talking, then snoring. I just thought y'all were fast.
So all you did was get drunk, take your socks off and pass out? Then who cares?
See, now, Matt?
Oh, no. How could I be? I was drunk and sockless every weekend in college.
You were? Because that was pretty much it for me.
Let's get you caught up.
See you, Mom. Clocking out early.
Okay, Mom. I know what you're thinking about the belly mold. You can tell me. Be honest.
Oh, thank God. I hate it. I hate it more than fake leather. I even hate it more than the sound of Phyllis clomping up the stairs. It's just that it's a constant reminder of my girth and a blow to my pride. And if I have to look at it one more second, my wig will blow off.
I just wanted you to have a keepsake from the pregnancy. Wouldn't you have liked to have something from when you were pregnant with me?
I've got you. I need anything else when I could never have anything better, honey.
Oh, well, if you put it that way, I understand.
So if you don't mind, I'm going to have this destroyed.
You're not going to run over it, are you? Remember the trouble you got into when you tried that with the neighbor's cat?
No, this plan is foolproof. I'm going to give it to my new maid, Nadia, and tell her to be extra careful with it. It'll be cracked, chipped, and hidden away by the end of the day. I will never be able to forgive Chauncey for bringing up that night.
Will you never be able to forgive Chauncey, or will you never be able to forgive Spencer?
What is that supposed to mean?
It means that what happened tonight struck a nerve. The Spencer nerve. The one that's connected to your heart.
Could you just stop pushing the Spencer thing?
I can, but I won't. I never back down when I'm right. You don't know this by now. You haven't been paying attention. So, what is it that you're really feeling?
Hurt. Embarrassed. I guess when Spencer said the moment we shared meant nothing to him, I realized it had meant something to me.
It better have since you were naked.
And then I started wondering why I even cared. And it occurred to me I've always cared. I just couldn't admit it.
That's what us therapists call denial. Crack it open, baby.
Maybe I should have explored those feelings.
Where have I heard that before?
Maybe I've hated all his girlfriends because deep down, I thought he should be with me.
It's like I'm listening to myself.
And maybe those sex dreams I had about him were really trying to tell me something.
Damn, I forgot all about those.
Maybe there could have been something between us. But I was never honest with myself or Spencer. And now, it doesn't matter. Because he's in love with somebody else.
Oh, baby. Oh, honey, I am so sorry.
I've kicked myself in the ass yet again. Worn down the heels on a lot of shoes doing that.
I know the feeling. But no matter what happens between you and Spencer, I'll be here every step of the way, waiting for my grandbabies.
This getting things out in the open has brought me and Camille even closer together. I mean, isn't it great being totally truthful with another person?
Yeah, it's great. I'm glad everything worked out for you.
It really has. Man, we sure were stupid back in college, huh?
Some of us still are. I don't care how many times I see it. Throw mama from the train never gets old. Pass the chips. You know, this makes the coolest bowl. It's got a place for the chips, the salsa, and the guac.
And it's unbreakable. Even my mom's new ex-maid couldn't destroy it.
You know, I think your mom's guacamole holder is slightly smaller than her salsa holder.
Runs in the family.
Not my half.
Boy.
To my little sister, who successfully made it through her first year of law school.
Of course, there were a few casualties along the way. The split ends, the canceled brow appointments.
The mysterious patch of dry skin on her forearm.
But she charged it ahead in spite of it all. Here's to beauty under pressure.
To beauty.
So, Dee Dee, what are you going to do now that your first year is over?
Well, my summer clerkship doesn't start for a few weeks, so I'm throwing a little party tomorrow night to celebrate. Of course, you're invited, and tell Spencer too.
Well, we'll try to make it, but we've been working crazy overtime trying to make a deal with this hot singer, Patina. Maverick wants her so bad they flew her to Paris. But since all we can afford is a town car to Oakland, we're just going to kiss her ass till she signs with us.
Hello, girls. Sorry I'm late.
We were just toasting Dee Dee. We polished up the Cristal, but Mona was kind enough to bring a fruity assortment of sparkling wine coolers.
Oh, a twist-off cap. How handy. I guess I'll go next. To my baby girl. I'm sorry. Hello? Hey, Earl, hold on a sec. Listen, it's a conference call with the mayor and the planning commission. I didn't think it would be for another half an hour.
It's okay, Dad. Take your call.
I'm sorry. I really am proud. I love you. Not you, Earl.
Well, since your father dropped the ball, what I think he was about to say was, here's to a beautiful, dynamic, intelligent woman whose accomplishments have made this day possible. To me.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. That's the way I feel it should be. You and me. All of the time when we're riding it.
I told you the party was still jumping. Come on.
We just went to 7 clubs with Patina. My feet hurt, my ears hurt. I got nothing left.
Well, I'm young and sexy. I still got a little oomph left in me.
Good for you. I'm going to bed. Could you ask Dee Dee to keep it down a little? Oh, good. Looks like this party's about to be finito bonito.
Looking for apartment 4A?
I bet you are, right up there on the left.
Thank you.
You know, the city's getting mighty loose with the dress code. What kind of cop is he?
The kind who carries ready whip in a holster.
I'm here to frisk and naughty first year.
Delilah, what the hell are you doing here?
That's no way to greet someone.
It is at 5 in the morning.
But you can't make frozen daiquiris without ice. You got any?
Ice? It's 5 o'clock in the friggin' morning.
Is that a no? Oh, hey, Mona, where have you been? The party's still banging.
Yeah, Dee Dee, just because school's out for you doesn't mean life's over for other people.
I'm sorry, Mona, but anyone who has a life is at my party. But I promise things will be winding down after the male entertainment is done.
No, Officer Sweet Cheeks hasn't left yet?
No, we're taking turns playing with his
You know,
life.
I really don't want the details.
He was having so much fun he called his friends. We had a cowboy, a fireman, and I got to unmask Zora with my tea.
Ooh, back in detail land. Good night, good morning, whatever.
I never really got an answer on that ice.
Okay, baby, comfort is on the way, fresh out of the microwave. Now I want you to relax and think soothing, calm thoughts. I can't believe Dee Dee kept you up all night. You know what that is? I tell you what that is. That is just inconsiderate and selfish. That's what that is.
Calm, soothing thoughts.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just know how hard you've been working.
I just need a nap before I go see Patina perform tonight.
Hey, want to try a little positive visualization?
Oh, yes, and don't forget to do the voice.
Okay. Now, breathe deep. And imagine yourself surrounded by crystal blue waters on a quiet beach with a muscular spritz boy misting your sun-kissed skin.
Oh, I can see the white sand. I can feel the cool breeze. I can hear the... Damn! I was just about to get the spritz boy maroon.
idea was that?
Okay, to the left a little. Careful of the floors now. Yeah, keep it coming, keep it coming. I don't want to see anything has to be repaired with a bucket of spackle and a putty knife. Too late. Phyllis is here. Come to see what pricey porcelain looks like.
I've already seen your teeth. We came here to see what all the racket is about.
And Dee Dee, you put in a new jacuzzi when you moved in.
True, but Mom is giving me the updated model, the X-Spa 4000. A little gift for doing so well my first year.
She has to bathe, doesn't she?
And now I'll be bathing with 8 superjets located in their focal muscle groups.
Yay for me!
But why do you have to do this now?
Well, I thought I'd get it done while the other people in the building were at work. What are you doing home?
Trying to take back a few hours of sleep that you stole from me last night.
In Dee Dee's defense, Sugar Cube, she couldn't have known that you were going to play hooky from work today.
Well, in Mona's defense, Horsefoot, Dee Dee could have at least given her sister a heads up about all this construction.
Okay, look. There's really no need to fuss. It'll only take a few hours to install, and it won't be that loud.
Hey, Mona, I got the stuff we need. What's that humming sound? Oh, do you need some alone time?
No, idiot. It's Dee Dee's jacuzzi. Yet another way she's keeping me from getting any sleep.
Well, you can't go out with those raccoon eyes. Why don't you sleep while I start looking through these contracts? Here, maybe these earplugs will help.
Why do you have earplugs with you?
You know those awful bands we listen to before Bettina goes on? I don't.
What the hell? My God, there's water dripping from my ceiling.
That's more than a drip. Maybe there's a leak in the roof.
No, the roof isn't above me. It's Dee Dee and her damn tub.
You actually think she's in the tub? Because you know the two of us can jump in with it and work this out. Or I could just stay here and look for a bucket.
This had better be good. I was taking a bath and I was just about to power up the wave machine.
Well, kiss your waves bye-bye because they're leaking into my apartment.
Mona, I'm sure that the water isn't coming from my jacuzzi. It was just installed. But you might want to talk to someone about that leak.
I am.
Wow, you seem tense. Maybe you need a nice long soak in the X-Spa 4000. I'll be done in an hour.
I can't believe that water is leaking into my apartment and you don't even care. I guess some things never change.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means I thought you'd grown up, but you're just as self-centered as ever.
Excuse me?
Dee Dee, I've been very patient with you, but I am tired of paying the price every time my baby sister, emphasis on baby, decides to throw some wild party or get some supersized water-guzzling tub.
First of all, it's a spa, not a tub. And second of all, I am sick of your bitching. I have done nothing for the past year but try to get close to you, and all you do is find fault with everything I do. Why do I even put up with you?
Put up with me? But for the fact that God made us sisters, I wouldn't even be your friend.
Well, I wouldn't be your friend either.
Well, I said it first.
Well, I meant it more.
Water's shooting from everywhere. You might want to get downstairs before your TV starts floating down the hallway.
I'm gonna need that towel.
If I weren't naked, I'd sock you in your big head. What are you looking at, Mr. Kim?
Hello, now. Oh, my. Is that mildew I smell? Or Phyllis's wet hair?
If you don't want me to use that cheap wig as a mop, I suggest you shut your trap.
Ew, did something die in here?
Not yet. Dee Dee can't be held responsible for a simple plumbing mishap. Right, Charles?
Well,
I
actually...
think she can. If she'd been happy with her old tub, I wouldn't be using my rug as a slip and slide.
Well, Mona blames me for everything bad in her life.
Look,
Why'd you even
girls...
let her move in this building?
What side are you going to take in
Now,
this?
why don't you ever ask what Mona wants? It's always about Dee Dee, Dee Dee, Dee Dee. You never ask what she's going to want.
Hey, I'd like a little peace and quiet, damn it.
Come again.
Dee, you had no business doing construction I knew nothing about. It was obviously done poorly and disruptive to all my tenants.
That's right, done poorly and disruptive, so there.
You all should be ashamed for acting so petty. You're grown women. That said, the jacuzzi is being removed tomorrow, and I don't want to hear another word about it.
You won't hear anything from me.
One day you're going to have to learn to treat each other with a little bit more respect. Like it or not, we're family.
Well, I don't like it.
Well, I like it less.
Well, if it isn't my towel-snatching, tub-blocking sister.
Since it didn't work out with your spa, I thought I would loan you my Econo version. Now, it works better if you kick your legs and you move your hips in a circle really fast.
If you're here to gloat, just get out and take that oversized pocket rocket with you.
Of course I'm here to gloat. You always get what you want. But every 10 years or so, the gods of sisterhood smile on me. Can you feel them smiling?
I do not always get what I want.
Yes, you do. Do you remember that swing set? The one you wouldn't let anyone else play on? And by anyone, I mean me.
Come on, Dee. When is it going to be my turn? Never.
Now, Dee Dee, let's share. Get off the swing so your sister can have a turn.
Daddy!
Okay, never mind. I'm sorry, Mona. You're the older sister. You're going to have to be more mature about this. If Dee Dee wants to swing, let her swing.
Now push me. Oh, I'll push you.
That was the first time I saw a swing go all the way around.
Thank God those were my baby teeth.
Well, you deserved it. You were a brat then, and you're a brat now. But this time, Dad agrees with me. I doubt if even one of your tantrums could change that.
I don't have to throw a tantrum, but this isn't over by a long shot. Hello? Hey, Mom. Oh my God, what hospital?
Well, what's wrong?
Daddy collapsed with chest pains.
Well, they're gonna tell us something. When are they gonna let me see him? Why didn't I bring a quart size?
Okay, here's what I found out from Dr. Evans. Your dad's having an angiogram, and he makes mid-six figures, and he drives a Beamer, 7 Series. My dad? No, silly. Dr. Evans. You're not the only one looking for information.
I didn't know you worked here, Delilah.
Actually, I'm volunteering, paying off a little community service debt.
Community service? What'd you do?
I was accused of improper acquisition of materials.
You got busted shoplifting?
My way sounds better. This is all my fault. If I hadn't stressed Daddy out with all my drama, this might not have happened.
As much as I'd love to blame you, I'm the one who called him up at midnight to yell at him for having a second child.
Actually, it was 2 a.m. I answered the phone. But don't blame yourselves. I haven't been very happy with Charles lately, and I took every opportunity to tell him so.
I should have just let him call me Chester.
I guess we all played a part.
Not me.
Ma, the last thing you called him was a troll in tweed.
It was a term of endearment.
Look at us talking like he is not going to make it. He's going to pull through this just fine. Right?
Hey, he got through 23 years with you. I guess he can survive anything.
Doctor said your father had a heart attack. We won't know how serious it is until we get the test results. So you girls can go see him, but remember, he's still sedated. I wish I were.
Wow, he looks so
Still.
Daddy, can you hear me?
I think the whole floor heard you. Let's just let him rest.
It's just so hard to see him like this.
I didn't think he'd look so helpless.
He's always so full of energy.
Always bouncing around with a cell phone on his ear.
Or embarrassing us with some homemade disco move.
And then things change. Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Kind of makes you put things into perspective.
I know, Mona. I'm sorry for how I've been acting. It's just that sometimes I can get a little wrapped up in myself.
And I'm sorry I said that thing about not wanting you to be my sister or my friend. I'm really glad you're both.
Me too.
Oh, something's wrong. Oh my God. Oh my God.
What? You're standing on his ivy truck with your big boots.
If you don't tell him, I won't.
Charles looked terrible. The poor man's hair was a woolly mess. Luckily, I had some Vaseline and Coco's grooming brush in my bag.
Want some coffee?
Thank you, Phyllis. Make mine with a half a pack of Equal and a splash of hazelnut cream.
1 black coffee. Take it or leave it. Oh, all right. What's on your mind?
Well, if you insist on prying. My relationship with Charles has been a real mess lately. I have packed and unpacked my bags more times than I can count. But a voice inside me always says stay. Just one more day.
My voice said, run, girl, and don't forget that cash in the mattress.
Today has made me realize why I stayed. I love that man. And the thought of losing him is more than I can stand. If he pulls through this,
When he pulls through this.
I'm going to do a better job of taking care of him.
And he needs you.
I have tried to get him to slow down. Charles is just so stubborn. Seems that coffee is affecting my sinuses.
Yeah. They do make it pretty strong.
Whoa, looky here.
You two aren't drunk again, are you?
No, Phyllis is just offering encouragement. I knew she listened to people for a living, but I didn't think she was actually good at it.
Hope you feel that way when you get my bill.
Maybe this dark cloud has a silver lining. I mean, look at us, getting along. No talk of cheap clothes or bad hair or big feet. Daddy would be so proud.
It's true.
Hey, gang. I have great news. The angioplasty we did on Mr. Thorne was successful.
Oh, thank God.
The arterial blockage was minor, so I'm going to refer you to a specialist for follow-up. So with proper diet and rest, he should recover fully.
Thank you, Dr. Evans. Best news we've heard all day.
But I have even better news. We found missing forceps.
Is that supposed to be amusing?
Well, I just thought you would appreciate a little humor. I mean, after all, laughter is the best medicine.
Did they teach you that in medical school in the Bahamas?
Okay, another misdiagnosis. By the way, Mr. Thorne is awake now, and he requests to see his favorite girl.
That's me! You coming, Ma?
Oh, honey, please. The sight of your father in a loose, thin hospital gown is one I can do without.
Well, it sure is nice to have my whole family here. And you too, Chester. Thanks, Mr. Thorne.
You gave us all quite a scare, sweetheart.
From now on, our job is to keep the stress out of your life.
Mona and I brought you a fruit basket.
And we brought your favorite robe.
Time for your sponge bath, Mr. Thorne.
And that's from me.